Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be, we can't get enough of each other. Well, I've got an email here from a guy who's 25, and he's sharing in this email some really great recent success stories that he's had after only reading my book 2 times and watching several of my videos. And what's cool is this guy hadn't kissed anybody since he was 16 years old. And so he got tired of looking at all of his friends who are having all this success, having these relationships, having great memories, creating great memories. And here he is kind of on the sidelines just crying the blues. And so one night he goes to YouTube, comes across my channel, lost his virginity, he's dating a girl that he really likes, and they can't get enough of each other. And it's wonderful after just a short period of time interacting with what he's learned from me and applying it. He's getting great results. I'm so happy for this guy because, you think about it. The last time he kissed a girl, he was 16, so you're talking like 9 years ago. He was a virgin. He had no experience. In a short period of time, he could take all the wisdom that I've learned in my life, and I obviously compact it down to a little book. He reads it, he applies it, and he gets great results. So for any of those of you that are watching this, that are feeling sorry for yourself, or you guys are in a dark place, or you just feel like things hopeless, and you don't have any experience. Here's a guy that went almost 10 years without kissing a girl. And he loses virginity, he's dating a girl, the girl's crazy about him, jumps into his arms when they see each other. And it's wonderful. I'm so happy for him. So before I get into his success story, I got a quote that I wrote, and we're going to go through his email. And the quote says, "Being successful is a direct result of taking action towards the things you want in life. If you keep doing what you've always done, you will continue to get what you've always got. Since most people are run by their fears instead of using their fears as motivators, they close themselves off from doing anything different and therefore never come close to reaching their full potential. Successful people realize when their approach is flawed or not working and simply seek to acquire new knowledge, techniques, skills, and strategies from those who are already getting the results that they want. They apply what they learn and eventually get the same results. When you realize your efforts are not getting you what you really want, model what other successful people are doing that you are not, apply it, and you'll get the same results. Don't try to reinvent the wheel when you are surrounded by a sea of other successful people you can model." And that's basically what this guy did. He finally got to a point in his life where he just said, I'm fucking tired of living this way. I'm tired of all my friends bragging about all the great stories and times that they're having and seeing them have one girlfriend after another, and I haven't kissed a girl since I was 16. So he took some action. He got to the point where he was just like, enough of this. I'm tired of fucking living this way. Something needs to fucking change. And he did it, and then he comes across my YouTube videos. So he says, "Hi, Coach. I realize you must get a ton of emails, but I hope you will have the time to read this heartfelt letter of appreciation." Well, thanks for writing it, by the way. I always appreciate good success stories. "I'm 25, and I've never had any luck with the ladies, only having kissed one girl when I was 16, and we both were very drunk until I stumbled upon your YouTube channel amidst my search for help. I then bought and read your book a few times and watched more videos and was ready to put what you teach into practice. Of course, it worked." Of course it works. I say it all the time. Even if you think I'm full of shit, just apply the things that I teach and you'll see that it works for you. Anyway, the first girl I met didn't work out in the end as she wasn't genuinely interested, but I kissed her like no one before. Still a win. First girl you kissed in 9 years. Good for you, dude. That's awesome. He says, "The second girl I met earlier this year is simply awesome. I was so worried and apprehensive about going all the way, as I still had my V plates, so to speak, and zero experience with anything, but I just went for it, as your work had given me so much confidence to do so." And that's why it's so valuable, especially if you're full of fear and you don't know what to do. You could take a book like mine and learn from all of my experiences and all of my tremendous amounts of mistakes that I used to make when I was younger. And it's like you get the benefit of all of that knowledge and all that experience while having to go through all of it. Here's a guy, starts dating a girl, likes her. He's completely inexperienced. He's 25 years old. He's probably getting laughed at by his friends. Dude, you're the 25-year-old virgin. I can just imagine. I know how much razzing I took when I was in my early 20s and my friends were busting my balls about still being a virgin. And so the wonderful thing about this guy is that his first time out, he has a great experience with a girl he really fucking likes. For me, the first time I had sex was on spring break. I was drunk and I really wasn't into the girl, but it's like I just wanted to get my buddies off my back. And I had always dreamed, like when I was a younger kid, a teenager, that I'd have this magical first experience. And instead, it sucked. And I'm so happy that I go through something like that, and then I could teach what I know, and this guy can come along, read the book, watch a few videos, and get out there and really start experiencing instant results. So he has a great experience. Even if he doesn't stay together with this girl, he'll have a great memory for the rest of his life. Whereas when I think about my first time, I was like, wasn't my best moment. She was completely understanding and just great about the whole thing. She's the girl I have been waiting for this whole time, while my friends were having multiple relationships and I was sitting on the sidelines hindered by my lack of confidence. We just can't get enough of each other, and she literally jumps on me when she sees me. I would say that would qualify as a high level of attraction, dude. This girl's really into you. That's great. And you're obviously doing things right because she's treating you right. You treat her right, she'll treat you right. As long as she's normal and not a fucking Fruit Loop. I don't know how it will last, but I'm just enjoying it while it does. So that tells me that you're completely living in the moment. And that's where the juice is. You're not looking at the fact going, oh, I've never been with anybody before. You're looking at the fact that how great and wonderful this is. And then all that struggling that you went through for those 9 years or so, it really doesn't matter because what you have now in the present moment is really fucking awesome. You don't have to worry about what may or may not happen in the future. You're just focused on right now and enjoying your time with her and vice versa. I'm happy for you, dude. And by the way, it's your fucking birthright to live like this. We're designed to be this way. It's just society and religion got in the way and filled our heads full of bullshit that got in the way of us being our authentic selves. I can't thank you enough. You have been my lifeline while I was drowning in a sea of self-pity and despair, which may be a bit dramatic, but hey, I will, of course, continue to reread the book and keep watching your videos. Well, you're definitely going to need, if you stay with this girl long term, you're definitely going to need to know the relationship portion of things. A lot of guys get to the point, they read the book a couple times and they figure they're getting laid left and right. They don't need the relationship stuff. And then, of course, months down the road, when that stuff comes into play, they don't know it, and then they just fumble the football. And then they come, hey, help, coach, help me. So definitely 10 to 15 times, I want you to get to know the information so well, but if you do decide to end the relationship at some point in the future, you'll be able to do it on your terms. It won't be something like you just got dumped out of the blue and you didn't expect it, didn't see it coming type of thing, which a lot of guys experience when they first come to my work. He says, all the best, Corey, and keep up the amazing work. I love helping people like this, people that are grateful, people that are appreciative. They're just like, what do I need to do, Corey? Just tell me what I need to do, and I'll do it. And they go out, they do it, they get the results, and they create great memories for themselves. Makes the world a better place. Something to think about. So if you'd like to get my help personally, the quickest way is to book a paid phone, Skype, or email coaching session. You can choose any of those options by going to my website, clicking the products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions for booking whichever option works best for you. And I will talk to you soon.